So thank you for this opportunity to serve and make decisions that impact our community. We ask for your guidance, wisdom, and discernment as we deliberate on matters before us. Help us to act with honesty, integrity, and fairness, always seeking the best outcome for the people we serve. May the Holy Spirit guide us, guide our decisions and lead us to make decisions which are just, responsible, and in line with your will. We ask this in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord.
Amen.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. Please see the attendance Mr. Chair. We are now in total, so we cannot complete without the prayer. They can help, okay? One more.
Hello. 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 Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, so since we are not program, we could now proceed with our activity. But first, let us acknowledge the presence of each and our committee, Julie, Silito B. Caballero, and Gil Mamwing, Reina Amito, also Charlie S. Marabilla, Hermanas Villarreal. So we have Sandra Tulingan from the Technical Working Group, Giovanni J. Lotrones, Walter Maspinas, representative from CCWI, the Custodio. Good afternoon, Maria. We have also the Dr. Padilla, Dr. Susan Pica, Alexander D. Tulingan III, different bininigan ko. And Captain Chinese and Lesna Don Dueke. So once again, good afternoon, and of course to our viewers tonight. Mayong hapon sa kumbahan. Okay, so for today we have two agendas. One is the pre-bid conference for the 7 civil works projects under 25 LO 0020, the construction of roads, low protection structure, pati mga Malabog Road, Mabuhay Panyalong, Pakibato Road, Davao City. Number 2, contract ID 25 LO 0028, the construction of roads, low protection structure, Mahayag, Gatungan, Calyawa, Diversion Road, Davao City. 3 is contract ID. Well, the pangalan number 3, no? So 25 LO 0094, construction of drainage structure along road Maharlika Highway, Davao City. Contract ID 25 LO 0098, Davao City Coastal Road. Time speeds to Avenue Santa Ana War, Package 7, Davao City. 25 Alde LO 0099, Davao City Coastal Bypass Road. At time speeds through Avenue Santa Ana War, Package 8, Davao City, and 7. Contract ID 25 LO 0100, the construction of complete road, alternate road from Region 11 to Region 10. Okay, then the second agenda will be the procurement conference of 17 projects. Okay, so we have our presenter. We can now start with the pre-bid of the 7 civil works projects.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone present here. Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. So we will now proceed with our first project for this pre-bid conference. So the first project is with a contract ID 25LO0020 with a contract name of construction of road slope protection structure, Fatima Malabog Road to Mabuhay Panyalong Kibato Road, Davao City. So the scope of works for this project includes the construction of reinforced concrete retaining wall, construction of 0.3 meter diameter micro piles, construction of steel sheet piles, slope protection, construction of concrete road, concrete paving of shoulders, the construction of line canal and other minor drainage structures, the installation of metal guardrails, installation of road signs, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, the removal and furnishing of trees, and the installation of basal reinforcement. The approved budget for the contract is 43,425,000 pesos with a contract duration of 240 calendar days. So as shown in the screen is the general area or the vicinity of our project. So this is located in Barangay Paquibato. So this project comprises of two sections, wherein section 1 has a net length of around 139.5 linear meters. This includes the construction of reinforced concrete retaining wall with basal reinforcement on the left side, whereas in section 2 it has a net length of 193.2 linear meters, included dito yung road concreting, reinforced concrete retaining wall with micropiles and steel sheet pile slope protection. If we zoom in further, ito pa yung locations ng dalawang sections. So that would be all for this project.
Okay, so any question?
Mr. Chair, can we typical roadway section? We have the typical roadway section.
Wala. Biya nabutang diri ang typical sections. However, my companion has a hard copy kung baka pwede na or ano na lang for sini.
Okay, so ang pinaka-concern ko, connected ba itong ban yung connected na ba niya siya?
Yes sir, nalan siya existing road concrete actually. Nalan siya sections na ng landslide and such mo nang ibalikan na mo, nag-introduce namin yung
Only siya na section.
yes.
Ano yung sumpay kay Puslan?
Not familiar.
Dahil di siya naroon sa yung buwangin sa Liao Fatima yata.
The next project siguro siya.
Okay, so yun lang, connected siya, so ulit na mag
Yes sir.
Okay, next project?
Mga kasungan mo
Center line, no? Center line.
Yes.
Sa mountain side.
Good afternoon. For the second project, 25LO00028, construction of road slope protection structure, Mahayagatungan Calyawa Diversion Road, Davao City. With the scope of works, reconstruction of existing damaged concrete pavement, construction of curb and gutter with sidewalk, concrete paving of shoulders, construction of mechanically stabilized earth, MSE retaining wall, construction of steel sheet pile slope protection with permanent ground anchors, installation of erosion control mat type 5, application of hydro seeding, construction of 36 inches carriageway concrete manhole, installation of lateral pipes, installation of 36-inch RCPC drainage outlet, installation of metal guardrails and road signs, and application of thermoplastic pavement markings with an approved budget of contract 46,320,000 and contract duration of 240 calendar days. So in this slide, we can see that the red road that is highlighted is the location of the road slip and the location of the project. And one landmark we can use to find this site is the GKK San Agustin, which is in Upper Gatungan. And the road that is highlighted in the teal color is the Mandug Kalyawa Road. So this is the typical cross section of the project. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Kaya katungan. Existing na po na siya, sir, ito na lang i-downgrade na ito or kailan road slip. Road slip ang pinaka-objective.
No question? Next project.
Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. For the project 25LO00094, construction of drainage structure along road Maharlika Highway, kilometer 1508 plus minus 092 to kilometer 1508 plus minus 056 Davao City. The approved budget for the contract for the project is 3,860,000 with a total project duration of 45 calendar days. So the scope of works, excavation works, removal and restoration of concrete pavement, removal of existing drainage structures, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert, application of 100 mm thick asphalt overlay, and the sealing of cracks and joints. So this is the location of the project. So the project or the RCBC represented by the red line. So located po siya along JP Laurel, Bahada. Malapit po sa Bahada Fire Station near sa Victoria Plaza. Opo, ito po yung skewed na RCBC. Opo. Then this is the typical cross-section of the project. That's all po.
Only number 4, no?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so question?
Question on the.
So there's a clarification also na itong istoryahan regarding sa traffic.
To answer regarding sa traffic management, we already wrote the CTPMO, ma'am. We will be having a meeting this April 29 in order to come up with the traffic management schemes po para sa lahat ng projects within territorial Davao City, especially sa poblacion area and especially sa Maharlika dito sa may Bunawan, medyo nagtapos mga projects dito. So sa 29 po nakaschedule yung
Yung scheme na the traffic management na pinagkakaroon for the construction building.
Supposedly, ma'am, because aming sa DED ang nakalagay lang doon is the traffic management plan, spaces for procurement. So it is the responsibility of the contractor po to come up with a traffic operation as plan po, which will be implemented on site. Pero dapat it should also be presented doon sa traffic board sa CPTMB para mabigyan yung contractor na permit because the contractor will be the permit.
Ganun din ang sir. Should, sige, subject to the approval. Come up with a traffic operational before.
Yes po, yun na po yung gagawin natin sa April 29. At least po yung yung CTPMO will have advanced knowledge po. Although na-present namin sa kanila yung mga proposed projects dati-dati pa, but at least magkakaroon lang sila ng advanced knowledge or information na may mga projects tayo, ma'am. Because recommendatory din naman yung CTPMO, ma'am, sa CTPMP. So at least may ano tayo doon.
We still have to
Yes.
undergo this process.
Yes po, of the approval ng traffic board.
Paano yung semester year pa? Estimate na ko, sugod na sugod ko klase.
During your meeting, ano na-discuss na maybe yung discussion ba na, yung point giving ba na, yung discussion yun when during the time of implementation, parang approve na, you know? Dito na hindi maghintay nung approval.
At least siguro sir, somehow mapadali na rin because shorten because CTPMO is recommendatory din siya.
So this is recommend, they'll go for them to recommend what is the appropriate traffic management.
Yes po. Yes po. Because yung CTPMO din naman ang nagre-review, ma'am, ng mga traffic operational plans na pinipresent ng contractor.
Okay, so I understand your point na doing maybe in that your meeting, so maka-arrive na, and then during sa implementation, parang notice na lang tayo ba? So we will now start based on our what is agreed for the PP. May tabi na no? Para siya, productive yung meeting.
3 days okay, no?
Ano mong gusto?
3 day,
Kasi pa ang nagyasa.
3-day concrete.
Yes po, yung sa RCBC po, 3 days po yung concrete.
Ang facility,
7 days po, kasi yun lang po yung sa pay item.
Standard pay item.
Opo, sa standard pay item.
During that meeting.
3 days pa, 4,000. Photos ng Bisaya.
What's the
Ano?
The board can convene on a special kasi ang board, traffic board kasi comprised of different agencies and local departments.
Question nung nako, yung ano ninyo 3 days siya, 3 days. Asa man ang 3 days niyo magamit ma-implement? Considering that yung activity ninyo is, I think, mas dako kayong activity ninyo dito sa ilalom sa pavement.
Yung 3 days po is yung sa concrete po na,
Sa concrete.
sa RCBC po.
Sa reinforcement.
Curing
Well,
po,
concrete.
opo.
How about yung activity ninyo doon sa ilalong na may time frame siyempre nagamit mo o kining 3 days yung early para mapadali yung opening sa traffic. So that is only on the pavement. What about yung time frame ninyo dito sa ubos? May traffic man ang atong purpose, yun sa yung time frame.
Mr. Chair, ang gigamit sa reinforced concrete sa box culvert kay 7 days, which is mo lang tong available na item sa CMPD. Yeah. Pag abot sa restoration sa ibabaw sa pavement is 3 days na lang kay mamantong nasa CMPD sa
Okay, so what I mean here is you spend much kay na kay early. So kung sa ang time frame po nimo sa yung sa project itself, yung niya, kaya nagamit ng yung duration niya.
45
Kaya hindi man
kami.
lang yun sa concrete, kundi ang purpose natin is paano siya mapadali, ma-open ka agad.
Yung total project duration po is 45 calendar days.
45 days.
Opo.
45 days.
36 linear meter po yung RCBC.
Pila pala?
36 linear meters.
36. Ano siya?
Wait lang.
Night traffic. Tara, night traffic.
May tanong lang ako.
Tubig.
Kung bakit nakapropose tayo ng project yan? Ano reason naman? Kasi maliit lang ito, 3.3. So, palitan yung culvert. Ano, bumaba ba yan?
Actually sir is ipopost na sa district sa una pa. Na-delete lang kay
What anong reason? Anong
sa flooding dia sir. Yes sir. Ang kuan na kanang sa may Fatima footbridge man na, ang ilalo man ng Fatima footbridge is dako na sa kanal gitabunan lang sa ibabaw para mahimong footbridge sa mga tao.
Anong inlet yan? Outlet?
Yan sa may footbridge sir. Ito ang yung may footbridge sir, yun yung inlet. Tapos outlet siya sa may gahol na property, yung end of proposed coast train. Papuntang sa likod ng Victoria Plaza, papuntang Abrisa, papuntang Veloso Street hanggang sa Dako daw sir. Yes sir.
Okay, so 45 calendar days. So any question from the contractors? So we are using early yung concrete. So basi ang atong costing ni mahal ang pero ang atong duration later the same lang gyapon. Bibig nga, yung mga prospective bidders na to, dapat alam nila yung na to. Online na yun. So they should be aware na yung traffic ang yung position. Other questions? Then let's proceed to the next project.
Good afternoon. For 25 LO 00098, Davao City Coastal Bypass Road, Bago Playa, Times Beach, Rojas Avenue, Santa Ana Wharf, R. Castillo, Package 7, Davao City. The scope of work of this project is the construction of 4-lane road with 50mm thick asphalt pavement, installation of road signs, installation of drainage pipe with manholes, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert with coping and piles, construction of other minor drainage structures, flooring, cribbing, and coffer damming, installation of streetlights, and construction of bicycle lane and landscaping of state. The approved budget for the contract of this project is 206,514,825, and the contract duration is 300 calendar days. And the net length of this project is 0.162 kilometers, which is 0.649 lane kilometer. The open canal is 240 linear meters, and the row amount is 20 million. So we can see in this slide, the teal road would be the Arcastillo Street, and the one highlighted in red is the project limits for package 7. We can use as well Cove Junction and the Amartica Highway as the reference, as the landmarks for this project. And this shows the beginning and the end of the project, just starting at station 1537689.680 to 1537852. And this is the typical cross section that is on this Chair.
Any questions?
Okay, any questions?
Mr. Chair, is the 20 million pesos allocated for the route now for this project?
Oh, there's a question regarding row bands.
The 20 million actually would not be enough, but as per information from our ROWAL, we still have remaining po na row allocation from the previous prior projects.
One question. This is an existing road, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jerome Street.
Jerome 3, so we will be paying the existing road, ganun ba yun?
Depends, sir, upon investigation or research if yung existing road is kung road lot na ba siya or kung dili pa rin siya road lot. So magdepende siya, sir, sa research karon kung compensable or not.
Regarding in situation ba, existing road. So, nipasok ka. Pagpasok pa nato, nag-coordinate na ba ta sa kuan, yung sa local?
Yes, sir. Actually, na pulong-pulong na sila dira in.
No, what I mean is the local is yung sa city government. Pagsulod ba lang nato ba?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, nag-present na punta ani prior pa, sir.
Okay, then, is there any discussion regarding road right of way during that stage of coordination? Natin na?
Yes, sir. There was discussion, sir.
Regarding that the road is already existing, owned by the local walay. Anong comment doon?
There was, I cannot remember a certain comment regarding Roser because I think the city is of the impression na may pambayad kasi tayo ng right of way, sir.
So yun ang dapat mag-change na to. Existing roads, papasok tayo yung wala tayong road right of way. So I think
Meron po tayong road right of way funds po for this.
yung inano. Sige. Previously. Okay. What I mean is talking about next city concert. Any other questions? Next project. Parehas lagi hapon ni sa
Continuation po.
Continuation na rin, okay.
Good afternoon. 425 Road 00099, Davao City Coastal Bypass Road, Bago Aplaya to Tanis Beach, to Rojas Avenue to Santa Ana North or Castillo, Package 8, Davao City. The scope of works involves the construction of 4-lane road with 50 mm thick asphalt pavement construction of PCCP 300 millimeter thick, installation of road signs, installation of drainage pipes with manholes, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert with coping and piles, flooring, cribbing, and coffer damming, construction of other minor drainage structures, installation of street lights, construction of bicycle lane and landscaping. The approved budget for contract is 145,227,675 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. The net length of the project is 0.206 meters with a lane kilometer 0.206 kilometers with a lane kilometer of 0.804. Total 824. The raw amount is 13,500,000. We can see in this, similar with the package 7, it's connected to the Arcastillo Street. And it's the beginning of this project is the end of the previous package 7. So this is the vicinity map. It taps on the Arcastillo Street.
Yes. Yes. So with package 8, when it is completed po, we will finally connect na po the coastal road to our Castillo Street. Balik. Balik. Sa our Castillo po, sa Jerome Street. Ang katong exit yun niya, sir, nga intended exit na to, nakaabot na ta dito for package 8.
Okay, so no other question, next project?
Gani.
So dito kanina siya mo reflect sa live.
Sir, pwede maghirap ka. Gidala nila ang pino.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. For the contract ID 35LO0100, construction of concrete road, alternate road from Region 11 to Region 10, Junction, Davao City Diversion Road, Catalunan Grande, Talandag, Sumimaw, Panyalong, Tapak, Cabanglasan, Aglayan, Malaybalay, Package Q, Davao City. The scope of works are construction of concrete road with 280 mm thick PCCP, paving of shoulders with 150 mm thick PCCP, construction of concrete line canal and other minor drainage structures, installation of metal guardrails and road signs, removal and furnishing of trees, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. The approved budget for the contract is 86,850,000. Contract duration is 240 calendar days. So the total length of this project is 2.51 kilometers with an raw allocation of 10 million. So this is the location of the project. The color purple one is the Fatima Malabog Road. And the blue one sa baba is the Dalagdag. This one is the Dalagdag Fatima Road. So, ito po yung alignment ng ating alternate road. So, itong green one is already paved under CY 2024. Then, a portion of this red one na sa 2025 is already opened na gravel road under CY 2024. So, may portion na lang na hindi open, which included na siya ngayon sa 2025. So, for completing na po ito siya. So, the entire road is already open,
Connected.
connected na po.
No questions? Okay, so that's an debate concurrent for the 6 civil work projects. So reminders?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. To all our prospective leaders, be reminded of the following documents required by the Bids and Awards Committee. Using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents and to be submitted in 2 sealed bid envelopes. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid with eligibility requirements, and the second shall contain the financial components of the bid. For the technical component of the bid, it shall contain the field job certificate of registration and membership, the bid security, the prescribed form, amount and validity period. Acceptable forms are cash, cashier's check, manager's check, equivalent to 2% of ABC. A bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, equivalent to 2% of ABC. A surety bond callable upon demand, equivalent to 5% of ABC. Or a bid securing declaration. Other project requirements include organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data. So per DO 227 series of 2024, regarding suspension of DO 148 series of 2024, DPWH will no longer require assignment of accredited project engineers except for buildings and bridge projects. Another requirement is the list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units owned, leased, and or other purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or lease or purchase, and certification of availability of equipment from lessor or vendor for project duration. So for DO 11, series of 2017, the certification for minimum materials testing equipment shall be included in the technical requirement of the bid, together with other major equipment which shall be subjected to preliminary examination and which will be further verified during post-qualification stage. Additional requirement is that effective January 1, 2025, ISO certification 9001-2015 shall form part of the project requirements in the bidding documents for infrastructure projects for contractors with large A PCAB. Same goes for contractors with large B classification when participating in the bidding of infrastructure projects costing 300 million pesos. And last requirement for the technical documents is the omnibus sworn statement revised in the form prescribed by GPPB. For revised IRR of RE 9184, 2016 edition, it should contain a secretary certificate in case of a corporation. For the financial component of the bid, it shall contain the bid form, bid prices, in the bill of quantities, the detailed estimates, including a summary sheet, indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bids, and a quarterly or monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Please take note that any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. All prospective bidders were also advised to submit a realistic estimates based on current prices. Because too much higher price for an item of work than the ABC will result to unbalanced bid, and too much lower price of an item of work than the ABC we are still required to do the work in accordance with the plans and specifications, Mr. Chair.
So that ends our pre-bid activity conference. No? Okay, so we are now, thank you very much to our viewers online. So we are now signing off.